Pam, after you aired out some thoughts about joy and the distinctions between happiness and joy, you really wanted to emphasize purpose. What do you mean by purpose, and why is purpose so important to joy?
Purpose is so important to joy because it informs what matters to people. And as I was talking about, joy is more than just an emotional response. It actually involves thinking about what's important and what's meaningful. And so purpose, when we have a purpose, we know what is important to us. So I had the opportunity to study with Bill Damon, who's a great guru on youth purpose. And he talks about purpose being a stable and generalized intention to accomplish something that's meaningful to the self and also makes a contribution to the greater world. So a purpose is something that orients our life. It's meaningful to us, but it's bigger than us and has something to do broader in the world. And so youth who have a purpose, they have a sense of understanding why I'm on this planet, what propels me, why should I keep going in the face of difficulties, and is a generalizing, motivating source of motivation in their life. And so purpose is interesting because for youth and adults, there's generally 3 pathways to purpose. This has been noticed by various researchers, that some people are proactive in seeking their purpose. So they're super intentional about setting goals, seeking opportunities. For other people, it's more reactive. And so the emphasis becomes less on intentionality of, I'm going to pursue this purpose, but might be a reaction to a transforming life event. So I had a profound experience that shaped my sense of identity or what's important to me. I lost a mother to breast cancer, and so I'm going to take that up as a cause. So that's a more reactive form. And then there's also the form that we say occurs through like social learning, where I watch someone who's inspired me and I imitate their life and the purpose that they have. And then some recent scholars, headed by Belle Liang at Boston College, she has talked about the 4 P's of purpose, which I just think are very helpful in terms of, if I want to think about nurturing purpose in a young person's lives, she talks about the importance of people. And she particularly looked at a group of college-bound, ethnically diverse, not well-off socioeconomically youth, and they had people in their lives who recognized what was important to them, what they were good at, and actually guided them towards opportunities or gave them advice. In addition to having people, they have a propensity towards their purpose, and propensity involves having the skills or competencies that are important for accomplishing that purpose. So as I mentioned earlier, I do not have a propensity towards singing, so I will not pursue being a rock star as my purpose, because there would be no point in that. And the third is purpose is pro-social. That's what I mentioned about Damon before. There's this contribution to something bigger than the self. I'm going to help my family pay their rent, or I'm going to help my grandmother go for a walk. So people, propensity, pro-social, and the last one is passion. That purpose needs to be rooted in passion, doing something you love and doing something you like. And so to parents, I can say, you can't pick your kid's purpose. Youth pastors can't pick their kid's purpose. Kids really need to cultivate that, discover it and cultivate it. But people can come alongside them and help them name it and identify it and affirm it.